Well, g'day, Max here again. Welcome back to the shop. So, rather than complicate things and add to the mix of other things going on with the previous angle plate video, I thought I'd just capture this in its entirety in a separate video. So, what we're going to do, this is our Bergonzi, if that's how you pronounce it, it's Italian. It's a small radial drill, and this is the first time, I've never drilled a hole with this since I've had it. In fact, I only plugged it in the other day to make sure the thing actually worked. It is due for a good birthday, but it's in workable condition. So we're going to use our radial drill to drill our holes in our angle plate, and we're going to be using our quick change tooling. This is Alfred Herbert quick change tooling. Now, if you watch Josh Topper, he used his quick change tooling in a video to drill some plates a couple of weeks ago, and I'd say this is probably pretty well exactly the same, just it may be a different manufacturer. So let's go and have a look at the tooling and how it works, and yeah. And then we'll come back to the drill and we'll try it out. So the quick change tooling that I have consists of two number 4 Morse taper holders, a number 3 and a number 2 Morse taper holder. So let me show you on a bigger one. How it works, there's these ball bearings inside, one there, one there. So when you slip the sleeve forward, pushes those ball bearings in and locks them in place. So what that does, that drives on the adapter. You have the slot, one on either side, and that's what the ball bearings locate into. So you push it down, of course it's all rotating, and your tool is locked in place. So to release the tool, just pull the sleeve back, out the tool comes. Push it back in, locks it in. So we have a range of adapters for the different size chucks that we have, and they're all Morse taper adapters, so you can run your Morse taper drills and whatnot in them. Now, as far as ejecting the tooling, so here's a one here, and you can see the tang of the drill there. So what you have is this ejection tool. So it has a slot in the base of it which lines up the slot on there, so you can put it down, clicks in like that, slot's lined up, just give it and out comes the tool. So it's a pretty good system. It is designed for production machines. So with this style of quick change tooling, there is one, well, I consider a bit of a flaw in it, in design. Unfortunately, it's just, I think, the way it has to be. And what that is, when your tool's in, it's the amount of play that's in the adapter. Piss wobbly, wiggly wobbly side to side. And that can make it a bit problematic when you're trying to start and land on your hole location. As well as too, when you go to start your hole, I'm guessing I'll be a bit afraid to actually start a hole with a center drill in one of these. That's why I'm going to use a spotting drill as for that purpose. What I may do in the future is look at the possibility of maybe, because I've got quite a few of these number 4 Morse taper ones, is look at getting 2 of them and possibly metal spraying using the cold spray process on the outside of them. I only need to do it on 2. So it is a neater fit in there. And as I never work in my shop in a high production environment, high production to me is making 2 items the same. So it doesn't matter if I don't change this in a split second, you know. It would be beneficial to metal spray 2 of these up. And they'll be a bit tighter fit. At least we'll be able to take a lot of that movement out. Now it doesn't matter with a drill bit, as you know, they're pretty self-centering anyway, but you do need that start position to be right. And if you do use a center drill, you don't want to be snapping them off. Well, I mean, you should be using a spotting drill realistically anyway, but that's what they're made for. So let's get this set up and see how we go. So we'll get our Morse tape of 4, this drill. Get her up home. The column is a bit stiff still, but I've got to clean all this up, clean up all of the sliding ways and that, so at least it moves, not as free as it should. Okay, we can get our centre in to locate the hole. Let's just go through some of the controls on this machine. Basically, it has a 2-speed motor for the spindle. So we've got a high, and a low. We've also got a reverse option, so we can reverse them high or reverse them low. As far as raising the column up, you've got to have the spindle turned on, and you can go wind it, or unlock, wind it down, and come back up. So we also have a auto feed down. We'll just change the speed on that, we'll see what. It just appears to be 3 speeds, 1, 2 and 3. So that's at its fastest down feed there. Really good travel. And also we have another range of spindle speeds on the side here. We can bring it up to 2. And we still have 2 options. We've still got high and low as well. And 3. And we've still got another one, number 4, which is, this is full speed. So yeah, should be a good little drill for the shop. Everything seems to move relatively easy. I know a lot of radial drills, you can have issues with this slide here. Some makes do have more issues than others. You've got to make sure you lock it in. When you apply the lock, you'll see the whole drill head move up ever so slightly and lock itself into position under the dovetail way here. Let's get a close-up of that. So you'll see that gap there change when I lock and unlock it. Now that's unlocked there. We've got to lock it. It's only a few thou, but you can feel the whole head lock. And on the underside of this way here, it's a dovetail, and that's what it pulls up into and secures it. One shot lube. Well, there you have it. It's just a drill that drills holes. A lot of the radial drills, controls are very much, they're not that different, you know, from one drill to the other, unless you get something really obscure. But yeah, generally they're all much of a muchness. So, right, let's get centered up and we'll get some holes in. So we'll start with this one here. Being the first hole, I've got to check the height on everything. Whoops, bumped the camera. Okay, that looks to be pretty good. So I'm going to lock off the column and lock off the drill head. Okay, out with our positioning centre and in with our spotting drill. Geez, that has a lot of run out. I'm wondering if there's a lot of, this holder appears to have a lot more play in it than the other one. Let me have a look. Oh no. I run it on a slower speed. I guess that's the downfall of quick release tooling. They do tend to have a fair bit of play in it. Knock our gearbox down. They do centralise alright. We'll come up a bit faster. Okay, this will be our pilot hole. Okay, it's a big for a pilot hole, but that's just running through on auto feed. And we're through. Okay, 17 mil. We'll countersink the hole or just deburr it just to break the edges. That's it. Okay. Yeah, so I reckon if we used our Rototech torch and built up 2 of these, make them a neater fit in there, it'd really improve the usage of these tools. You only got to do the 2 that you're going to be used for your initial lineup and your spotting drill. Okay, next hole. Oh, I think I'll end this one here. I said it would be a quick one. So our drill everything appears to be working as it should be. So as far as our work on here, it's just going to be a straightforward clean up, polish up, maybe a coat of paint and some new wiring and she'll be good to go. Our quick change tool holder system works very well, except for, yeah, we'll modify 2 of these holders just to take that play out of it for the initial start of the hole, and then I reckon it'll make that'll make these absolutely brilliant. So something different, maybe not. Anyway, cheers, thanks for watching. Oh, and I'll do the rest of the holes off camera as it's just drilling holes. All right, cheers.